EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olsen. That's the kicker. Tyler Luke set to get this started. And off we go through a driving rainstorm here in Baltimore. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for the former Georgia Bulldogs, Trevor Etienne. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ballgame.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
A second down throw for Young. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go. Blue striker. 40.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
19, Tiger, 19.
From the gun, it's shot. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And this will be incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
He's going to try it here again. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Okay, right? Set. Hut.
They'll run. It's Etienne. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 6.
That's what you yellow.
From the gun, it's Young. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Fly smooth. Ready.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. Open man, Terrell McMillan. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Carolina.
Come on, set. Yellow. 43.
In motion comes the tight end, Evans.
Set, Hunt.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun. Young. That one taken in right side by Lee Guest. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Ready.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. 33. Yellow. Ready.
ETN ahead out of the pistol. Hey, he's going to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but that looks a little short. It is short, and now it's 4th down.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here. I love this call, Mike. You're basically...
After this, we'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Shot. 17. Let's go. 50. Quick. Cut.
The carry here for ETN. Cutting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Black shot. Set. Cut.
Back to throw. Young. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. Here's Ty Zentner now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
At their own 14-yard line.
Let's go.
On the RPO, a throw to Flowers. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him, and it'll be 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Now Shook on 3rd down. Down the field, but incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Set.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he's finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets to the Panthers' 26-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 31 yards.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. And I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
Down. Red. Slide blue. Ready?
Young to throw on first and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Bryce Young sacked. A loss of 2 yards. It's second down and goal.
Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12.
Set. 50.
Here's Young. Escaping to his left. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go. Blue 32. Cut.
Throwing here on third and goal. This one caught at the 4.
Young's pass.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is 4th and goal. They'll go. Young. And he'll take it on in. Trevor Etienne. Touchdown, Carolina. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. He didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll go play action here with Chuck. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, But how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Going up top and looking for Flowers. They're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
Okay, ready? Come on, set. Ready?
On first down is Young. Man, left side, it's caught. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A gain there of 27 yards.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to squeeze on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Let's black ultra. Hut, hut.
To throw, Young. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. General McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Young. Forced out wide. Now he'll run. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
3rd and 11.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now Young. He's got his man. That's weekend. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, black, 95. Smash, red. Set.
Throwing is Young. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime. So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. On 4th down, on comes Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Panthers will extend to a 10-0 lead. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
tight. 19 tight.
Here's DTR. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. Warriors 17.
Back to throw. Thompson Robinson. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off North Carolina.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love.
Check. Ready.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
And this ball intercepted by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers will take over possession here at the 44.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out into the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is. Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the back play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track. So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. Their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
Young. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
They'll go for it with Hubbard. And he'll strike forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
Sometimes it's just the obvious decision that's the correct one. I mean, the offensive line and their ability to win at the point of attack, all you need is one guy to displace the defender and just move him, and that's exactly where the play is designed to go. So you earn the trust to keep the ball on the ground in these gotta-have-it moments, and they come through.
Pick number 2 brings up second and goal.
From the 1, second and goal.
Quick, yellow.
Hubbard trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain. Forced third down.
Etienne. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line. And not only did they come up with a big third down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up fourth down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand.
The offense staying out there for this fourth and goal.
50, green. Claude red.
In motion comes the tight end, Evans.
Ready?
On fourth down, Young. And this will pay off. It is caught. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers. That his second TD catch of the season. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Panthers move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
19 tight. Let's go. Ready, right?
Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man. So at this stage of the game, Mike, that whole sideline, they're looking up at that scoreboard. They see the donut up there, and they're saying, we've got to get something going. You become a little desperate. You start pressing. In this case, they try to push something downfield, deep pass, incomplete. They got to find a way to generate possessions while still searching for these big plays.
That one intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Penn State. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On the ready.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Come on, set.
Now Young. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway.
Ready?
We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Ready.
Here's Young. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's in. Touchdown, Carolina. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The PAT, up and good. Panthers are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Hold the ready. Shot 50, shot 50.
DTR to throw. This one off downfield by Flowers. That one's good for 29.
Didn't take them long to get down to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Set, go.
Now ETN, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.